Hey snowmobilers, welcome to a review of my new SLP straight line tracking skis. And today it's an absolutely gorgeous Sunday afternoon, and you know what that means. If you're a snowmobiler, that means that these trails have been beat to death and there's nobody out here, which is awesome. It's a great time to snowmobile. But the other thing is that there are a lot of tracks, so you can see that there are a ton of various skis and different tracks and things, and that should be a really good test of these new skis. I thought it was a great time to try them out. Let's go. I apologize ahead of time. I think there's going to be quite a bit of wind noise as we get going here, and it's something that I'm still working out. Anyway, let's go see what happens with these skis. This is a really good test of that. We've got some excellent trail conditions. The temperature outside is about 20 degrees, maybe 15 to 20 degrees. Absolutely ideal snowmobiling weather. I mean, you look at the conditions today. We have really good contrast in the snow because of the sunshine. Beautiful day. I could use a little bit more snow, and it'd be nice if the trails had been groomed. But overall, really good conditions here. All right, one of the things that I'm noticing about the skis is how little darting there is. Even when there's all these tracks in the snow, I've been riding across the tracks and trying to get the skis to grab onto something, and they will, but it's not nearly as bad as a lot of skis that I've tried. The stock skis, because they have that staggered carbide, they do a fairly decent job resisting darting, but you can definitely tell the difference. These are much better than those are. Every ski is going to be affected by darting of some kind, and that's something that you have to be realistic about. There is no way of completely eliminating it, because you have all these grooves in the snow, and there just isn't anything you can do about it. That's the nature of the beast. The other thing about the conditions is that we've got a few areas, because of how much traffic that we've seen. We saw yesterday. We were out here, and I don't think I've seen that many snowmobiles for a very long time. It was a very busy day. So there are areas where the trails are pretty bare, and in those conditions, having 6-inch carbide wear bars has come in handy. And the wear bars that you get from SLP are very good. So I've been very happy with that. I'm glad I went with the 6-inch carbide, because that balances the studded track out very well. I'm sure you heard quite a bit of the wind noise there, and again, I apologize. I'm still working through that. If anybody has any suggestions for me to minimize wind noise, I'd love to hear about it. Okay, another one of the things that the SLP skis are supposed to be good at is steering effort and response, and that has been very good. Again, the Catalyst is already much better at steering effort because of the leverage that you get in the steering linkage. So very good system, and I'm enjoying the Catalyst a lot. You know, I only got to ride it, I think I put 100 miles on the snowmobile last season, total, the whole season. This season, I'm up to, what, 200 miles, something like that. And I'm just enjoying this platform. Arctic Cat did an excellent job with the Catalyst, and I hope that a lot more snowmobilers get a chance to try it. Especially not just Arctic Cat fans, but also fans of other brands as well, because you might learn something. I think it's an excellent platform. So steering response, I would say that it's on par with what I expected out of the Catalyst. I don't know that it's, you know, it's not a miracle, profound difference in steering effort, but it does help, and having that curved ski bottom really helps when you're, you know, in situations like this. We've got fairly firm spots on the trail, and where you'd normally have a lot of problem with skis getting kind of caught in grooves and not wanting to turn, and you're able to kind of overcome that with these skis. So an excellent design. The other thing I'm noticing about the skis is that you know, as it gets bumpy, you really don't get that kind of feedback in the handlebars like you do with a lot of skis. So where, you know, a lot of skis, you're getting kind of beat up a little bit in the arms because the skis are not only trying to, you know, dart on you or move side to side, but you're also getting quite a bit, you know, of feedback from bumps. And in this case, that's not the way it happens. These are excellent, I think, excellent in the bumps and stuff. So far, I'm really happy. There was a section, before I started filming, there was a section where it was really rough, and I just gunned it through there just to see what would happen, and the ski stayed solid. I mean, I was able to just blow right through the bumpy areas. Very good feel in the bumps. So overall, you know, the one thing about the SLP skis, they are not cheap, and we mentioned that. I talked about that in the first video, how if you want a cheap pair of skis, there are other options. The one thing I did not mention was you can always use the stock skis and just get different carbides. And I think that's something that's underrated. You know, you think, well, what can I do in a budget? If I was on a budget, the first thing I would do is take the stock skis and put on different carbides, and I would try like a true dually type carbide to see if that helped. There's other options as well. So there are options that you have for just the carbide. The second option, if you're on a budget, would be the Kimpex ski. Those are, in a lot of ways, those are good skis. You know, maybe not the same quality, obviously, as the SLP skis, but they are a good option. And then finally, if you want to spend the money, go with the SLP skis. It's a decision that I have had to make multiple times over my life, and I still never regret buying the SLP skis. So I think I'm really happy with the SLP skis, and I hope that this benefits a lot of snowmobilers, not just Catalyst owners, but all snowmobile owners, what they think of the SLP skis. I've been getting quite a bit of feedback from snowmobilers. Again, not just the Catalyst or Arctic Cat owners, but also owners of all brands. So very good skis. I'm very happy with them. All the things that I thought they would do, I'm not disappointed at all, and I think I'm gonna keep going here. This is a lot of fun. It's a good day to be out here, and I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope I see you on the trail.